Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello, my name's Alora. I make motherhood and lifestyle content and I would love it if you would subscribe down below. Tonight I will be making this sesame chicken. It's from the food blog Budget Bites, which I've made several of her recipes, so I'm sure this one's gonna be good. I'll let you know for sure though later on. I will link it down below in the description box. My evenings always start out around 4:30. That's typically when I start to get dinner prepped and ready to go because we like to eat at around the 5 o'clock, 5:30 range. We're kind of old people in that way, but it works out great because Caspian goes down for the night around 7:30. It's nice to eat dinner kind of early so then we have enough time for his night routine. So when I start dinner, I like to get out all the ingredients I need for that recipe and put it onto the counter so that way anything I need is just within arm's reach, and I find that I have burned less things doing it that way. So without further ado, let's get dinner made. To prepare the sesame chicken. What I'm going to do first is wash the chicken off with some water, cut it into cubes, and then I'll stick it in the egg cornstarch batter and fry it up. I'm also going to saute some broccoli beforehand, I think, just to get it nice and soft. we just finished dinner and I cleaned up the kitchen. Dinner was 11 out of 10. It was so good. Babe, what do you think? Did you think it was good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was good. So it is 5:50 p.m. and I like to, yeah. Sometimes we don't finish dinner this early, sometimes we finish it later, it just depends on the day. But I do generally like to start getting him ready around that 6 p.m., 6:30 time so that I can start putting him down for bed around 7:30. And he's also got time to like read books or play with his toys, get into stuff, whatever. Caspian has been really into the touch and feel books. This book also makes noises, which he loves, but he just loves touching the fur and he goes, ooh, ooh. Whenever I go thrift shopping, I always go to the book section and look for Usborne books. Like I found this at Goodwill. I really like Usborne books. I'm sure you've heard of them before. If you haven't, check them out. They make touch and feel books. Like this is a Christmassy touch and feel. He's got the That's Not My Dinosaur touch and feel. They also have sound books. You can tell if it's Usborne by this hot air balloon in the corner. You can usually find like 1 or 2 at the thrift store. And I always pick it up if I see it. Really love this brand. Something I really like to do, and I know it's becoming pretty popular among, especially I would say like younger parents, is toy rotation. That has really been nice. I have a closet full of toys, and also the basement has a ton of toys too that are for when he's a little bit older. But my dad bought me this cubby, and I'll show, it's perfect for toy rotation. Of course all the toys are out because he plays with them, but I just display the toys. He's got so many books, so that's why I display a lot of them. And there are some I do keep out, like this section of books is interactive books. So you have the touch and feel, lift the flap. This one's cool because you can slide it. So I just put all the interactive books right here, and he knows that this is where he can find his touch and feel books and stuff like that. And then this is just kind of like smaller hardcover books, and these are his bigger ones. But you can also do like book rotations. Don't really rotate the books, but we do rotate the toys, and that is kept in here. I just have a ton. This is filled with toys. All of this is filled with toys. I have his puzzles right here. I do rotate the puzzles. And this is just filled with all kinds of toys and all of his stuffies. So he loves coming into this closet and seeing the toys he hasn't seen in a while. So toy rotations is something I do with him frequently. There are just some cubbies that I don't change because the toys that are in it he plays with a lot. just gave Caspian a bath and he is all ready for bed. I have some time to take my shower. Today is my half shower day, so I don't have to wash my hair, which love. I will take my shower and then put him down for the night, and I might make some cookies later. I don't know. We'll see. Just put Caspian down for the night. He is not sleeping. He's old enough to where he doesn't really fall asleep anymore, like when I rock him and breastfeed him, because we still are breastfeeding, literally just for sleep. It just helps him calm down and it gets him into the mode of, okay, it's time for bed. And so I breastfeed him and then put him in his crib, and he usually just talks to himself for maybe a good, I don't know, I'd say a good like 10 to 20 minutes at most, and then he just falls asleep, and which is fine with me, like totally fine with me. I have no issues with it. I'm about to make some cookies, and I have the oven preheating. I'm reusing some parchment paper from the last the last minute cookies.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Exactly. Actually, I think I actually grabbed the wrong one. That's the one I use for bread.
Oh, you got a whole bag full of those things?
Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the one I use for bread. Yes, I have a whole bag of parchment paper that I just reuse and reuse and reuse. Usually for like freezing my sourdough pancakes, or for this one, I use this one specifically to bake cookies, if you can't tell.
That's how we know. It's a little circle.
Yeah, that's how I know which parchment paper is for which. I have one for baking bread that I just reuse until it's literally not parchment paper anymore. You don't know what it is. So, money saving tip. So there's a lot of things I make ahead and freeze. Another thing I like to make ahead is cookie dough. And this is great. I'm actually running really low. I'll probably just bake the rest of these tonight. I will link the cookie dough recipe I use. It is amazing. It is the best cookie dough recipe I have ever tried, and I've tried plenty. So I will link literally the best chocolate chip cookie recipe down below. I can also link the sourdough pancakes recipe. I linked it in my week in my life video, but I'll link it again because that's also a really good recipe. You think I'm gonna reuse this bag for the next set of cookies? I absolutely am. We do not waste here. So I typically end my evenings spending time with my sweet husband. This is Kyle, if you have not seen this handsome face.
Hello.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, friends.